Hi guys, that's my best friend Shenielle.
That's my best friend Janelle.
And today we're back to talk about, I think, kind of like a long-standing debate now. I've seen it for a few years now. We're talking about touching black girls' hair.
My bad.
And whether it's a racial issue or not. So here's that part of it. We wanted to tell you our thoughts on this because, as black women, and, we have curly hair. We have that, I've had curly hair, my entire life. Chanel's on this, new
Black girl magic.
natural, growing out her hair. My hair is usually much longer.
Shrinkage.
No, not even. I just cut my hair like a week ago.
A week ago.
A week ago. Yeah. I mean, okay, so we'll post, I'm going to post a picture of my hair and what it used to look like. But you'll see. I mean, I've lived with curly hair my entire life. And so we wanted to address the debate on whether this is a racial issue or not.
And I want you to comment down below and let us know if you think that white people touching black girls' hair is a racial issue.
And just remember, this is absolutely only our opinion from our experiences as black women with curly hair. I mean, if you think we're wrong, let us know and tell us what we're missing, because
we're open up for discussion.
Yeah, I mean, we're not afraid to be wrong, guys.
Not at all.
If it's life, sometimes you just don't know, you don't have experiences that other people have. And we're from a pretty diverse city, so I don't know, maybe we just haven't had the experiences as other people. But our thoughts on this topic, and don't get us wrong, we know how annoying it can be when people are touching your hair. Your curly hair at that. Your fro. Your braids. Just anything on top of your head, anything on your body. It's annoying when people just continuously touch it. It's comparable. Get away from my hair, girl. It's comparable to, guys that just approach you all the time, 24/7, and eventually you just don't know who the creeps are, so you're just kind of like, leave me alone, all guys, like, go away. We get it. We get it as women. It's annoying. But is it a racial issue?
Really?
Is it racist?
Is it racist?
Be honest.
Let us know.
I personally don't think it's a racial issue. I mean, I grew up, I've had curly hair my entire life, but my mom used to do my hair in, typical braids and pigtails and all that, so it was just easier and less time consuming for her. And so I went to school in a predominantly Hispanic area, and when I got there, I was seeing little girls with the straight hair, and it looked so much different than my hair. Exactly. I wanted to know how it felt, why it was different, why it looked the way it looked, if it was soft, hard. Like, I didn't know anything about it because it was different than my hair.
Exactly.
I used to be playing all up in them Spanish girls' hair.
Shout out to my Boricuas.
All of y'all. Colombiana, Cubana, all y'all.
You feel me?
Dominicana, all y'all. No, but I think it's just a matter of curiosity. I think that,
Definitely.
Especially at that age, everybody wanted to know, like, you're different than me. That's different than mine. Like, what is it, what does it do? What does it feel? How come I don't have that, And we just all play with each other's hair. Like, that's just what it was. I mean, you?
Well, I definitely didn't. I, like you, growing up in a predominantly Hispanic culture, it was just natural, playing in their hair. They're wanting to plait my hair. And not only that, but when I came into that culture, growing up in Jamaica, and there is no racism, there is no, you see, upon arriving in America, they ask you, what are you? Who do you associate yourself with? Are you African American? Are you white? Are you Indian, of Hispanic heritage? When you go to Jamaica, they don't look at any of that. Nothing at all. It is, oh, that brown girl over there.
Tall man over there.
Look at the shot girl over there.
It's about what you look like. It's not about race at all. America and your social constructs, it's weird and it's really ridiculous.
Put people in a box.
Right. It's not necessary. I mean, I'm Indian gal, I'm, brown gal, I'm
beautiful, period.
Yeah.
And I
curly hair gal.
Hey, you gal, and I definitely think that when someone who's completely different than what we are comes up to me, myself, and say, hey, I like your hair, it's really different, can I touch it? I don't feel a way. I feel actually, well, you know what? Let me stand up for the Black community and allow this person to have a space where they can feel safe. And to actually to be like, okay, I
ask
can
questions,
exactly
find things out,
exactly. Where we bring up this conversation in a proper way, and it's not like, well, I'm going to leave you to your own ideas and thoughts because that can be very dangerous in a home by yourself. I'd rather you come and approach me and say, hey, this is different about you. Is it okay if and at that point, then it's like, well, where do you want to do? Or do you want to allow them to, I don't want to say experiment, but, be able to
come into your space.
Exactly. And to be able to experience that Black girl magic.
So, some of the comments that we hear, on this topic from Black girls that are very likely hella frustrated at this.
Yes.
Are things like, well, I'm not an exhibit in a zoo. Okay, I feel you. You're not an exhibit in a zoo. And here's where common sense comes in. The problem is not racism. The problem is people being adults and not realizing that you don't just touch people without permission, no matter who it is.
Yes.
I used to play in girls' hair when I was younger. Like, I'm grown now. Like, I'm not 5 anymore. We're not in that space anymore where you can just walk up to people and touch something on their body. It doesn't work that way. You ask permission. And coming into someone's personal space is absolutely not okay. But then again, a lot of people don't realize that. They don't get it. When I'm sitting at a bus stop by myself and somebody comes and leaves the entire bus stop to come and sit down right next to me, you're weird, but a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't understand that they're hella weird for doing stuff like that and getting in people's personal space. It happens on a daily. It's not just with hair.
I want to touch it.
Girl, get away from me.
I just want to touch it. Can I pull one of your curly cues, please?
We get that all the time. I just want to touch it. Can I feel it? Is it soft? Can I bounce your curls? I just take that as curiosity, genuine curiosity, because when I was younger and I went through that, I wanted to know what it felt like too, because I didn't have that kind of hair. Yeah. I want to know, if I didn't have curls, I would want to know, do they bounce? Is it soft? It doesn't look sleek like my hair. So, is it a different how does it feel? I understand all of that. Mm-hmm. But I also understand it's hella annoying. Yes. When people constantly come up to you and constantly want to touch your hair and constantly actually try to touch your hair without asking permission. So, I feel that. You're not an exhibit in a zoo and you're entitled to feel that way. But is it a racial issue? I don't think so either.
Yeah. I think there are other matters that truly are
racist issues.
Yes.
Real racial issues.
And I do think that these are things that we as a culture need to come and address. But as far as touching your hair on your body, well, on top of your head. Yeah, on top of your head. I don't believe that is a racist issue.
So what are some of the other issues that you've heard Black girls have with people touching their hair, with Black people touching their hair?
That it makes them feel singled out.
What do you mean singled out?
As far as, I guess, you're different. Your hair looks different. You are Black.
But So that I guess that kind of ties into the racist argument, but I mean, you are different. Black girls are different. We have gorgeous hair. Be proud of your differences. You are unique. You are beautiful.
Walk it out.
Hashtag melanin magic.
Hello.
Of course you should feel singled out and different because you are. You bomb.
Represent it, girl. Walk it. Walk it.
People are admiring you, wanting to know how you got that magic.
And why at 80 you still look like you're 30.
Hashtag Black Don't Cry.
Hello.
So, we get that it can be hella frustrating, and sometimes it just snowballs. So many people coming at you about your hair and wanting to touch and wanting to ask you questions, and you just snap sometimes. I've gotten it over and over again with people going, "Oh my gosh, can I touch it? How do you get your hair like that?" I wake up and I take a shower. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Like, how do you get your hair like that?
You wake up, you blow dry it.
Not even. They wake up and they brush it or something. I mean, like, so we get it. It's hella annoying. And like I said, grown adults should know better than to touch people's hair or touch anything on anyone's body, get into anyone's personal space without asking permission. Exactly. But to us, that's the real issue. I don't think racism is the issue. I think people being annoying.
I just wanted to be in your personal space. I'm sorry.
And adults not understanding the concept of personal space and feeling as though they can just walk around and touch everybody. That's the real issue.
Well, guys, let us know what you thought. I want you to comment down below and let us know. Do you think that this is a racist issue, a real, genuine racist issue in 2018? White people touching black girls' hair, or just your thoughts and views and opinions? We want to hear it. We want to know. I want you to like, subscribe, and ring that bell button
so you can see our beautiful faces.
Hey, guys.
Comment, like, subscribe, share the video, guys, and come back next week. We'll have another video for you.
On Wednesdays or Thursdays.
On Wednesdays or Thursdays. That's my best friend, Shenielle.
And that's my best friend, Janelle.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Oh, your best friend, that's my best friend, that's my best friend, that's my best friend.